Hey there, I'm here to talk to you about the HS series studio monitors. So several months ago, I bought the HS8 series, and I bought them from Sweetwater. And let me tell you why I went with the HS8 series. So first of all, I'd done a lot of research on various monitor brands and companies, and I really wasn't sure what I wanted to go with. I knew there was a lot of good stuff out there, and I was looking in a certain price range, and I ultimately went with the HS series because it seems like that series is designed to give you the most accurate mixing capabilities out of your studio, whereas other monitors may tend to accent certain frequencies, and it may be more tasteful to the ears. However, you're going to get a more accurate picture of your sound and how it was truly supposed to sound from the HS series. And let me tell you why. The HS series was actually designed on the Yamaha NS10 studio monitors, which were designed back in the 70s. They came out in 78, and every major studio had a pair of these studio monitors. But if you talk to people now, they'll still tell you that the NS10s sounded terrible. No one wanted to listen to them, but every studio had them because they knew that they would give you an accurate picture of the sound the way it was truly meant to be. And because of that, the NS10s were able to deliver a great mix on any speaker that you listen to them on. And so that's why every studio had a pair of NS10s. The HS series is designed based on the NS10s to give you that accurate picture of your mix. So I ended up making a 3-hour drive out to Sweetwater because I wanted to be able to sit there. I wanted to listen to each monitor in the HS series, figure out which one I want to go with. I had not decided yet between the HS7 and the HS8. I knew that I probably was going to like either one more or less as soon as I heard them. That was not the case. I actually sat there and listened to both of them for a long time, and I couldn't figure out which one I liked better. Now, the HS7 series is going to sound like it has a little bit of a brighter sound. I think that is because of the woofer size being smaller. It was tricking my ears, making me think that it had a brighter sound. The tweeters are the same, the woofers are different. So I listened to the HS7 series and I thought, wow, these are really great speakers. I could definitely see myself walking away with these today. And then I listened to the HS8 series and I thought, wow, these are also great. I could see myself walking away with these today. And so I sat there and I listened and compared between the two of them and also some other brands, and really just tried to figure out which one I liked better personally, and I couldn't figure it out. I listened to so many different songs and I just said, wow, they sound great in a certain way on the HS7s and they sound great in another way on the HS8s. The HS7s did seem to have a little bit of a brighter taste to it, and which I think was just tricking my ears with that smaller woofer, but I did like that sound. And so I listened to the same song on the HS8s, and it had a really rounded, really full sound. Right there in the room, it may not have sounded as detailed as the HS7s, but I liked it. It was great. It was a great mix. And so I thought, if I want to get a good mix, it doesn't matter. I'm going to go with whichever one suits me best. And so what happened then, I said, I'm going to listen to a classical song just to be sure, because I listened to a bunch of other stuff and I just wanted to put it to the classical test. So I stood in front of the HS7s. I listened to the classical song. Wow, it sounded great. I closed my eyes. It was enjoyable to listen to. So I took the same song, listened on the HS8s. When I closed my eyes, I said, I'm in a concert hall. It was unreal. And so that is what made my decision. When I listened on the HS7s and closed my eyes, it was just standing in front of a pair of speakers, and it was a concert hall with the HS8s. So that, in that moment, I knew which ones I was buying, the HS8s. And so me and a band I've been mixing, we went out to a camper near Fort Wayne, and we worked on their song. It was already recorded in the studio and mostly mixed, and we were just working on mastering it. So we mastered the song on the HS8s out of a camper, and it was incredible. They have such a great sound no matter what environment you're in. After that, I took them home. I put them in my room. I don't have the best setup for the HS8s. To be honest, the HS8s are too large of a speaker for my room, but I knew that they still had the best rounded sound that I want, and so that's what I went with. If you have a smaller room that you're looking to mix out of, I would suggest that you really do look into the HS7s. They may have more of what you're wanting in them. And so I had looked around when I was trying to figure out what type of monitors I was going to go with online, looking at forums, looking at reviews, trying to figure out what other people were saying. I would encourage you to do the same. Most of what I found was saying the HS7s are great speakers, but you might want to buy a sub to go with them. They're lacking a little bit of the low end that I'd like. The HS8s, they have a great rounded sound. They have a great bass response. That was it for me. I just wanted a stereo pair of monitors to mix on, no sub, and that delivers. So definitely compare the HS7s with the HS8s depending on what type of music you're looking to mix. For me, I'm open to mixing all types of music in the future, so I wanted something that is able to do that. For you, maybe the type of music you're mixing only requires the HS7s. Maybe it's going to give you a better quality mix. But the HS8s would be great for rap, R&B, anything with a low bass end. So I would encourage you to look into those if you're looking to mix those styles of music. Before making any purchases on monitors, I would highly encourage you to go into a store like Sweetwater. They're great. They helped me out. There was an associate right there to walk me in and set up monitors. He was so kind, took the time to make everything perfect for me. I told him, I said, I just need to find a pair of monitors today. I'm ready to walk out with a pair of monitors. Can you hook me up? Show me what they sound like. It was awesome. So I would encourage you to go into a store, figure out a way to listen to all the monitors you have considered. That way you can compare them firsthand, know how they sound before you walk out of the store with them, and just do your research, find out which monitors are best for you. But again, I would highly recommend the HS8 series and the whole HS series, because they are going to give you that well-rounded sound. You may listen to a monitor that sounds better depending on the song you're listening to, but at the end of the day, I really think the HS series monitors are going to give you a better mix no matter what speaker system you listen to them on. If it's just a phone speaker, a car system, whatever you're going to be listening to, that HS series is designed to give you that well-rounded, balanced sound, unlike other speakers that may accent certain frequencies, bass response, treble response. So really do your research. And I hope this review and my experience with the HS8s has helped you to make a better informed decision when it comes time for you to look at monitors.